So, hello again guys. This time I'm gonna show you a replay of the T110E5, the American Tier 10 heavy tank without an autoloader. I am in a platoon with Berlin from OM and Holly from FX, a friend of Berlin, or in-game friend of Berlin, who are in the bat chat and in the waffle. And as you can see right here, I noticed that another guy from Omni, Do Your Best, is also in this game with us, in our team, and the 268. Teams are fairly equal. We do have a slight advantage, so they've got a pretty decent platoon from Fame and Tesla, and otherwise, you know, everything is pretty yellowish. There's one RT beside, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, Hody decides to go over here and do some camping. Berlin is gonna go spotting on the right side, and I'm gonna go on the left. Now, there's a very good reason for that. I don't go there because lol, YOLO, I want to have fun without my platoon mates. Nah. Basically, on the left, no, I'm actually going to stay in free camera. There's this hill. If you've got enough gun depression to use it well, this hill is really powerful. And I'm going to show you just why in this replay. So yeah. I take a snapshot on the bat chat there. I then get spotted by the E50 on my way over. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, I get spotted. Keep going though. As you can see on the minimap, I am a bit lonely. I guess there are 3 tier 9s and the E100 coming with me. It's not that bad either. The enemy E50 decides to take a really aggressive position over here. I bounce him once. He bounces me once too, so it's okay. And yeah, right now I'm a bit scared of moving up and showing him my side, because it's a really dangerous tank. I should plant a nice shot into his lower plate there. And then an E3 gets spotted behind him, which is kind of annoying. And that one somehow flies really high into his turret, and ricochets off it also. As you can see, I'm trying to move back a bit to get away from the E3. Also, what I just noticed, the E50 hit me and penned me. And did 240 damage, which means for sure that he's not got the top gun, which has 390 alpha. So yeah, that means that, you know, he's not as dangerous for me. I can afford to take 1 or 2 shots from him. I can keep moving to get to this hill I was talking about. I get an unlucky shot which just damages his track from the side, a critical hit, and then I miss him with nearly full aim circle on him. Not the best game shot ever. I notice a waffle, go back, take a snapshot at him, and get back into cover. The bat chat gets a nice shot, I guess, into my cupola, because my observation damage. Yeah. And on this position I'm talking about. However, our M103 and I8 have already taken a lot of damage from God knows what, the T57 mainly, I guess, who is now moving up. I see that, I go back, go hold down, hide here. RT gets me, gets my gunner. The A50 also gets another shot into me. But I managed to take the T57 out of hold down positions, and once I've got my front pointed at the E50, he's got great trouble penetrating me. I go forwards to spot him, put another one into his lower plate. He started shooting APCR at me, but I don't blame him. He's got a stock gun, so he's only got 200 penetration. And right there you saw me aim for the turret, because he kind of had that small, wait, can I show you that? That stairwell thingy there, whatever it is, in front of his lower plate. So I blind shotted his turret and penetrated it. The E50 and E50M turret is really weak. I go for the E3's lower plate. You have to hit the middle part of the lower plate to penetrate an E3 reliably from the front. It's really hard to hit, as you can see there, at this kind of distance. To be honest, I could have loaded gold here, but I don't really like spamming gold for like no real reason. I just prefer keeping it at AP. I'm kind of blocked in this position, but I can hide more or less well from the E3, so it's not all bad. Try and use these trees to spot him. And yeah. However, he spots me too, so I just go back, all chill. I'm really hoping our R2 wakes up and hammers him or something. Cause yeah, okay, it's a red E3, but or orange E3, but he's doing a great job right now, holding me back, being held down, wiggling between his shots. He manages to spot me again. Don't ask me why, honestly. Why? How? But yeah. Also, don't ask me where in hell that shot penetrated him. I might have hit a small sliver of his lower plate, or it might have gone wild into like his cupola or something and penetrated it. I don't know. Right now, you see me use I'm gonna pull it right here. So there's an E3 here. He more or less one-shots me. However, he's hold down, so even if I was to start spamming heat, I would have a great triple penetrating him. I would probably need, you know, like 1-2 shots, probably 2, and he kind of needs 1-2 shots from me, but it could also be 1. And or if he penetrates me once but doesn't kill me, I'm like 1 arty splash away from death, so I really don't want to get shot by him again or risk it again. So what I decide to do is put this kind of tower thingy here between me and him, so I get shots on the waffle or the bat chat, which are of course much easier to penetrate and are also better players, which you want to get some damage in, because you never want to have enemy autoloaders high life in the end game, because that's when they start really shining. So yeah, put one into the waffle over there, and then last one. And yeah, I see where the IS-8 is. I go hold down on him, put a blind shot in, pretty sure it hit. Was about to shoot him again, but then I see the bat chat moving up. But sadly, he goes out of my shooting line basically. So I restart blind shooting the IS-8. Keep it going. So yeah, I want to talk about this position real quick. Why is it so good? Why do I think it's actually overpowered? First of all, you've got pretty good cover from the most likely enemy positions, either hold down or complete hiding form. Additionally, you've also got both trees everywhere, as well as this bush here, which allows you to spot without getting spotted, or even shoot without getting shot if you know how to use the bushes. Which makes it a really powerful position. You can't really go on the offensive here, but if you're outnumbered, you can have awesome games from here. The Yak Tiger turned around without me really noticing, to be honest, and it's now hold down on me. So I just decide to run away and let him come after me or something, where I've got a better position to find him. The bat chat is still around, so yeah, I snapshot him, only track him, which is really unlucky. He repairs immediately. Comes at me. I go at him to surprise him basically, which ends up in him only shooting my tracks, and then I think RT hits him, or the STI, I think it was RT, before he dies. I'm completely out of AP now, so I stop shooting heat of course, and Berlin is out of shells too, after putting one into the Yak Tiger, which lets me finish him off and get out a sneaky top gun out of this game. So before I show you the post-game stats, I want to talk a bit about why I'm showing you this replay. I mean, as you can see, you know, we won 15-7. It was not the closest game ever where I did the best end game decisions and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you this position and how good it can be. I mean, you saw me able to outspot or outplay the waffle over here, who was otherwise having great line of fire in this area. I was able to murder the E50, which was partly due to the fact he was stuck, but even otherwise, once I got to this position, the E50 had basically no chance against me where he was. And also the T57 and Yak Tiger, which were trying to push in this area, were caught in a crossfire between me here and our E100 mainly, and M103 and stuff, which were in this area. And I really had the advantage over them because they were coming up, I was in cover. What are the disadvantages of that position over here? The first one is you can't fall back. Let's be honest about it. If you're alone here and like really 10 tanks start pushing you, you can't fall back more than, you know, to the red line. So that is kind of an issue. Otherwise, you're not... The hill does give you some sort of arty cover in the sense that it makes it harder for arty to shoot you, but you're not completely arty safe, so it's a risky position if there are many arties in the game, especially if you don't have great camo. But for example, if a Hellcat goes here, he's never gonna get spotted. Like, this is a dream position for a Hellcat, to be honest. From the bushes up here, you can spot all of this area, and you know, yeah, just not get spotted if he does his job well. And yeah, I was also able to peek out a bit more to get shots on the IS-8. I could have shot on the RT. Yeah, it's really a very, very strong position in my opinion, and a bit imbalanced because, to be honest, this position completely dominates this part of the map. So yeah, I guess the other side though has a better, like, you know, the red spawn has a better go on the 890 line, but it's a bit more equal. So let's have a look at the post-game stats. This battle ended up being an ace tanker for me. I also got a high caliber, top gun, a tanker sniper, and a steel wall, which is a pretty nice metal spam. I ended up doing a total of 8,155 damage, so I did up to 3 blind shots, I think. 1 on the E50 and 2 on the IS-8 as far as I know. I got 1,299 raw XP, which is very, very good in a tier 10 heavy, let's be honest. I managed to bounce a total of 7 shots for potential damage received, or no, not potential damage, damage blocked by armor of 3,290. And yeah, I just got a tiny bit of spotting. It wasn't really a game where I ended up having to spot, as the enemies were aggressive on me, as they were outnumbering us in that area of the map. Let's go back to that real quick. Holdy in his OP waffle also managed to do 6,000 damage, and Berlin did a mere 2,500. And what about do your best? Just wondering. He did not have the best game ever, I guess. So to have a look at the post-game stats, I earned a net profit of 96,382. I lost 23,000 to repair my vehicle, which was pretty normal because I basically nearly died. I had 100 HP left at the end, if I'm not wrong. I spent 38,000 on ammunition, but that's partially also because I had to shoot heat shells in the end because I ran out of AP, which normally never happened to me in this tank ever, that I actually run out of AP. So it kind of shows. I mean, you know, 30 shots fired, 28 direct hits, 25 penetrations. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, just showing you a really strong position on Erlenberg, and one tank which can use it really well. There are many other tanks which can go there. I could think of 50Bs, T57s, STB1s, tier 10 TDs, or any other TDs with camo like Object 263 or Object 268. Even the Waffle Trigger of E100 if he's really careful, or an E3 who can just go hold down on that ridgeline or on that hill, and be more aggressive basically by just showing himself. So yeah, or even a Batshot could go there. Also, he would have a bit of a different role, or same as an Object 140. But I really think this position excels in tanks which have both gun depression and a bit of alpha and armor, so they have enough staying power and enough alpha damage to not have to be constantly shooting, so that they can go unspotted between their shots. I hope you enjoyed this short video guys, and yeah, see you soon with the next one.